I can't swim!
Thought I'd just record a quick update because we've got a big week planned this week. So today, wait, it's Tuesday actually now. I've kind of cheated a little bit because Monday, after the run on Sunday and the bike on the Saturday, I was pretty tired on the Monday, so I just decided to take like a full rest day. So I spent most of the day yesterday just chilling, basically watching the Tour de France. Which gives you a little bit of inspiration to get back on the bike, but kind of showed a bit of discipline and stayed in bed, so that wasn't too bad. That's not bad. And then beyond that, we've got so I've done a little bit of a bike session this morning, which was just an hour, pretty much zone 2, and there was about a 20-minute sort of pacing practice for the 10-mile TT tomorrow. So we got pretty close to the 30-minute 10-mile mark anyway. So it's given us a lot of confidence for the TT tomorrow. So hopefully the weather holds. It does say rain on the forecast, but it doesn't say what time. So I'm kind of hoping conditions are going to be like this, like nice light winds and things like that, and it'll give me a good chance to dip under that sub 30 barrier. But I'm feeling relatively confident. The conditions are good. Hopefully it'll go well, and it'll be nice to be back out actually riding outside, not in my bedroom. Today I've got a swim at the pool, and I've got a wetsuit arriving I think tomorrow, so we're going to look to hopefully get in the lake at Ellerton, start doing a little bit of open water swimming by the end of the week, and that'd be sort of nice to start learning how to do that. Obviously I've got to be a little bit more careful in open water because you haven't got lifeguards there, and although I've never had any of the seizures, and I haven't had any seizures post surgery, there is always that slightly increased risk, and if you have a seizure in open water, you're kind of taking your life in your own hands. So hopefully someone will be there with us. We just have to be sensible and take decent precautions and stuff, but at some point I'm going to have to go in and do it and get used to doing it. So hopefully this week, if I can find someone to chaperone me, then it'll be as good a time as any if the weather keeps. And then basically, yeah, we've got a little bit more running to do later in the week. Hopefully we can go somewhere nice. Jill's quite keen to get out, and she set her new sights on doing a 10k, so if we can get her out to do 10k, that'll be pretty cool. And one big challenge I'm looking to do is Lionel Sanders put a cool video up where he's trying to beat his 5k PB, so we're going to set our benchmark 5k and follow Lionel Sanders' programme to try and beat our 5k PB, so that'll be cool. So if anybody else wants to follow along with that, that'll be pretty cool, and I'll link to Lionel's channel below, but I'm assuming if you're already into Ironman, you know who Lionel Sanders is. And yeah, leave it at that. So time to get sorted and head down to the pool, and we'll see what we're like after there. So we're on the way to the swim. That's my boy in the back, that's Ali, so say hello, Ali. Absolutely put me to shame last time. His swimming techniques are something better than mine, so I've got a lot to learn. This is the second swim session that I've managed to do. And while I wouldn't say I couldn't swim before this, I certainly wasn't very good technique wise. I'm still not. So we only managed about 700 yards, but the pace is like 3 minutes per 100 yards or something like that, and there was a bit of resting in that. And I've learned since then that to get into the sort of average middle of your age group, you need to be around about the 2 minute per 100 yard mark. So this is going to be something I'm really going to have to work on. But he seems to be a lot better than I am, so he can go almost as quick as I can now. He's only 9, so yeah. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Obviously we can't film in the pool for privacy reasons, but that'll do. See you after the swim, let you know how it goes. Okay, so that's us back from the swim, and actually it went all right. There was a bit of an error on my watch. It's one thing to, if you're using one of these, one thing to keep an eye out for. Now we have a 25-metre pool where I live. Obviously not where I live, but at the leisure centre on the town where I'm training. And I'd set the watch to 25 metres last time. I was probably about halfway through my swim session and realised it had defaulted to 50 metres. So that's something to keep an eye on for the future really is just to make sure that the watch is set up to a 25-metre pool for indoor swimming. But there are, I mean, in comparison to the first swim session I did last week, actually it was miles better. There was a couple of drills which I found on the GCN videos, which I'll link to below, and there was two in particular which kind of have taken me very quickly from splashing around, choking on water, struggling to breathe, to actually having somewhat of a form that looks like swimming, which I was quite happy with. And those two drills being the first one, a doggy paddle drill, which I think, I can't remember her name now, Heather, sorry. Heather from GCN was demonstrating. So I did that for a little while just to sort of drill, and it really sort of got you used to having your face in the water, and you kind of got a bit more feel for, the other one was, well, actually it leads on to the second one, the other one was focusing on rotation in the water. So in the doggy paddle drill allowed you to sort of like, you were thinking less about your catch and anything and all that, you were just kind of had your face in the water and you were concentrating on rotating, taking your breath and going in, and by the end of the half hour, sort of after doing a couple of these drills, I was able to crawl, sort of freestyle up and down the pool. Pace is obviously nothing to shout about. I'm looking at the review here, and I'm about 3 minutes per 100 yards. As somebody who's very new to swimming, and obviously at the moment there's no coaching on, so if you're like me, you're pretty much a beginner to it. I mean, I've probably been underestimating the importance of the swim, and I think it's going to be something that I'm really going to have to work on a lot. But yeah, I'll link the drills in the video with the drills in below. Yeah, they felt really good, and I think a couple more sets and get the fundamentals down, and I'll be pretty happy with where I'm at. Going forward for this week, on the health side of things, we have a meeting with the oncologist tomorrow, so probably towards the back end of the week I'll be able to give you a little bit more information about what sort of chemotherapy we're going to be going through, and what to expect, hopefully, and how that's going to affect the training going forward. The thing with chemotherapy is it's all quite individual to the person. What might knock hell out of me might be nothing for you, and vice versa. And being young, and I say young, not too young, but being of a decent age and in reasonable fitness, you can kind of expect to tolerate it okay for the most part, I'm told. So we'll see what the crack is with that tomorrow, and then hopefully, assuming that appointment doesn't go on for too long, we've got our first race, which is the 10-mile time trial at Croft. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully I'll be able to get some good footage from the race, and hopefully pass on some good pointers of what I'm going to learn from it, because with it being my first race, I'm expecting it not to go as smoothly as I hope, but it's so if things go wrong, it's a good opportunity to learn from them. If it all goes absolutely wicked, then I can stand here cheering on about how great my prep's been for it, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But so the next time I see you will probably be after the race tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully all goes well. So I hope you've had a great weekend, and you have a good rest of the week, and I'll catch you back end of this week.